as I got so many good reactions on my post with the drone pictures, I thought like let's make a small video on the pond we have. So the pond consists of about 15 small waterfalls and has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 small ponds, and then ending up in a large pond which I will show. So the water is being pumped down till here, going into the first pond. We just sprayed this land 2 days ago with flower seeds. So it will grow with the first waterfall, the grounds, going into the second pond. This pond already has a couple of fish, but we're still waiting for more plants and more fish. A lot of frog fishes, and regular fish as well. I haven't seen them before. So it goes to this one. Then we have a small riverbed going into this direction, and then a pretty wide, slow waterfall going in here, going down underneath this stone. And then here I actually see quite some debris, so I'm thinking how to solve this. We want to add a bog filter somewhere, so we're thinking to add a pipe and maybe add another section there with a little bit more of sandy wetlands which we can use as a filter, because we don't have it right now. As you can see, the water is pretty clear, a little bit green, but then the pond goes down here, and as you can see, it's full of small seeds which we just planted. And then here we have a section which we can pass, because if we ever need to go to the filtration or to this part of the land, we are able to come here. So we have a pipe going from here up to this section. Another beautiful waterfall. We fenced everything. We're just starting to add some bushes here, because here this is the turtle section, and here's the water. The initial idea was actually not to make it this big, but when we start building, somehow I don't know how, but it ended up enormous. Got some stairways. And then here, there's another waterfall. Zoom in a little bit. It's pretty wet here because, there's the irrigation for the seeds. So this is all planted with grass yesterday. They spray it. And then here we have the final pond before it goes into the main big pond, which is right here. I will walk around it and finish with showing the filtration system. So this is the final stage. And what we did, we created a pipe all the way around, which actually pushes water from the side to the middle. So we don't have any dead spots. It's full of frogfish. There's a small island here. And that's the overflow, where if it rains, the water will go over. Right now you see that the pond went a bit down. That's because we use this water to irrigate the land. We use about 80,000 liters per day now to do the full irrigation of all the trees and the plants we have on the property. And then when it hits a certain point, about 10 centimeters lower, the pump of the well will go on and it will push fresh water into this system through the waterfall on the top. And that way we make sure we add fresh water to the system and taking fertilized water out for the trees and the plants. So as you can see, we have about probably 10 centimeters down, 12 centimeters at this moment. So I think the pump will go on anytime. And if the pump goes on, we can pump out 19,000 liters per hour at this moment, which will go through the waterfall, and then we switch off the pumps from the filtration because or else we have too much water flow going on. So we have 3 pumps. I think 1 or 2 will be switched off automatically with a relay. So it takes about 4 to 5 hours to fill up this pond again. Then we have these rocks which also have pipes in it, and the water will drain down. Currently see they're not on, maybe it's pumping. We're still testing. And here's the leveler. So this one is actually connected to the pond and has the same water level, and this one has different levels, like a level when it goes down, and when it hits a certain level the pump goes on, and when it hits the top level it shuts off again. So this was all sprayed with grass seeds 2 days ago. I think we have to add much more plants, and they're all coming. I got some drone pictures on my profile, if you can want to see it from the top. And here you can see the filtration system. Still need some tweaks. We're waiting on more sticks, more filter material, and we're actually thinking to add a cubic meter of lava in there. So if you have any suggestions how to get the filtration going on, maybe all these side beds we need to fill with buckets of plants. So there's still a lot of things to do. But so far I'm really happy. This area cleaned out, planted, irrigation all done. As you can see, we already have these sprinklers everywhere. So I can't imagine how this looks in 3 weeks when all the grass popped out. It's gonna be amazing. Walking back up again. And the garden, we planted hundreds and hundreds of trees here. These are big trees actually, so in a couple of years we have a lot of shade here. Oaks, Japanese, I don't even know the English name, but magnolia, yuccas, olive trees. So there's different kind of stuff. So everywhere where you see the wood chips, it's going to be bushes, and this is going to be grass with flowers. So we also sprayed some flowers, seeds, and let's see. This section is very low, so I think I will fill this up with baskets of plants for the first filtration. Beautiful.